Welcome to be here. I'm your host, Chris Marks, and welcome to Puerto Rico.
On this episode, we're going all over Puerto Rico to check out its many wonders. We'll get some very delicious food, learn some history, and check out some gorgeous views by the ocean. When you visit Puerto Rico, I'd recommend getting a rental car. That way you can see much more of the beautiful island. We're here in Yauco, Puerto Rico, and we're here because it's a very beautiful town where everything has just got all kinds of beautiful colors. There's all kinds of murals. Yaucomatic. Yaucomatic is an urban art and mural initiative aimed at increasing the number of visitors to Yauco. The art is colorful, bright, and you can't help but smile when you see the wide variety of beautiful murals. It is free to the public to view all the murals in this town, and many of the murals represent the exodus of Puerto Ricans abroad, social change, nature, the fight against cancer, and even the role coffee played in the history of Yauco. What a lovely place. And of course, if you want a map of the area, you can definitely scan it on this particular thing with your phone. A digital map would be useful so that you don't miss a single beautiful thing in this lovely town. They even have rainbow steps. Crazy! They really do love their town flags around here, don't they? Support your town. If you're an art lover or just like a place to get some nice photos, then Yaucomatic is the place for you. Of all the murals we saw, this one really stood out. A lot of history on this mural, that's for sure. Whoever painted that, mad respects. Mad respects. That's the entire history of Puerto Rico in one, I'm guessing 30-foot painting. That's pretty impressive. Be sure to check out this lovely town. Next, we headed east towards Cajay, and we drove through some beautiful mountains to get there, including the infamous Las Tetas de Cajay, which are two awesome mountains side by side. So we're in the town of Cajay, and we're going to check out a place called Guavate. It's on a mountain, and it has some of the most authentic Puerto Rican food you can possibly find just about anywhere on the island. So let's go get something to eat. Known as the Pork Highway, Guavate is a can't-miss stop during your visit to Puerto Rico. This route is lined with all kinds of traditional outdoor restaurants with just about anything you'd want to eat. And there's no shortage of options here. We're about to eat at a place called El Mojito. Let's see what they got to eat. El Mojito is a dine-in or takeout restaurant with some of the most authentic Puerto Rican food you can possibly find. With one yummy, delicious thing after another. My mouth is watering already. Yep, they got something here for everyone. Including a full frickin' pig. So I just got some chicken and sweet potatoes. Pollo y patata.
Batata.
Patata. Patata. Alright, what'd you get, baby?
Yuca en escabeche.
It's vegetarian, right?
Yeah, it's vegetarian. It's yuca and like it's made with some oil and like onions and stuff.
And I got myself a fancy little pina colada here with all the fixings. And Isabel.
I got Malta, which is a typical Puerto Rican drink. If you have never had Malta in your life, you're probably gonna find it disgusting. So try it first from somebody else.
She likes it, so.
Lechon.
Lechon. Pernil.
Mofongo. Yes,
Mofongo.
Mofongo, tostones.
Tostones. Guajito. Yummy. And as they say in Puerto Rico, bon provecho. And as for our next stop, well, let me just spell it out for you. And now we're here at Barceloneta, and we're on a very specific street here, very beautiful street here, known as Paseo de las Alas, which is the Path of Wings, and we're about to find out. Let's go see why. You'll want to take your time when you visit this place.
It feels so cute. So cute.
I feel like a beautiful Victoria's Secrets model. I'm a phoenix now. Rock and roll. What the? I'm mechanical. I feel scary. Very, very scary. Mariposa. I'm a butterfly. I feel so dark and depressed. I'm gonna write a sad poem.
I feel pretty.
Just be sure to bring your camera, but I'm done. Now let's head over to Isabela, Puerto Rico to see a very famous face. You ever have the feeling that you're just being watched? I'm getting that feeling right now and I don't know why. It's kind of weird. This tribute to a native chief welcomes visitors to Isabela alongside a busy highway. This would be a perfect photo opportunity to any visitor. There is no shortage of beautiful things to look at while driving through Puerto Rico, and you'll never know what you'll see next. Like horses on the highway?
Apparently those guys were gonna go for a ride on the highway too, but they can't seem to figure out which direction they want to go. Only in Puerto Rico, huh, baby?
Those are our deer.
Those are Puerto Rican deer. In most places they're known as horses, but in Puerto Rico they're deer.
They're deer.
And here's our last stop, which is a beautiful and historic place to visit in Cabo Rojo. So we're currently on our way to this really famous lighthouse on the island, and this lighthouse has definitely been here for a pretty long time. But I need to warn you, the drive over here is a dirt road, and there are more natural potholes than I've ever seen in my life. So make sure your vehicle is ready for that. Drive very slowly and get ready for the biggest bumpity bump of your entire life. But in the meantime, we're gonna hike up this little hill and go see that famous lighthouse. At the top of the hill, you'll get a nice view of the ocean as well as some marshes all the way up to the historic lighthouse. This is one of the oldest lighthouses in Puerto Rico that's still standing to this day.
So we made it. We're over here at Morrillo's Lighthouse, and besides the historical significance of this lighthouse that has been here since 1882, one of the great features to this attraction is the spectacular view that comes with it.
Spectacular indeed. These incredible cliffs overlooking the beautiful blue ocean will be a sight that will surely take your breath away. And I don't want to ruin it by talking too much, so let's just soak this in and be here together.
I have to do this just once. Splashy splash.
And if you think this is special, just wait. Yep, they got a natural bridge.
It is always fascinating to see one of those natural bridges. That is really cool.
Although you're not allowed to walk on it, it still makes for an awesome picture. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Puerto Rican flag is everywhere. And when you visit all these beautiful places in Puerto Rico, always remember to be here.
And we're gonna check out the area of Guavate.
Guavate.
Okay. So we're in the town of Cajay. So we're in the town of Cajay. Stop. So we're here over at Morrillo's Lighthouse. And
Cuero set. Go ahed.
make sure I'm in the shot.
No, yeah, you're in the shot.
Yeah. So I just got some chicken and sweet potatoes.
Batata, nene, batata.
Pollo y patata.
Batata.
So we're in the town of Cajay.
Gajay. Hey!